Good morning everyone, today we're preparing the hydroponic system for the winter, so let's go. Now here in southern Sweden we still have cold winters, so nothing will grow. So I'm gonna have to take care of all the plants and make sure that nothing can freeze and get destroyed. So first of all we're gonna harvest the tomatoes that are left. So let's do that. Okay, I'm gonna harvest the peppers as well. Look at this, this looks nice. These are so interesting because they are yellow and then they're red and then they turn purple, which is very beautiful. And these ones, they aren't ready yet, I think. They're supposed to be yellow. And this is the Carolina Reaper. I don't think it had time to develop into peppers, sadly. So we're gonna try next year. That was step down. That was step one. Now let's demolish these plants. Okay, for the cucumbers, I'm simply gonna try to tangle them out of these strings. And we'll see if I'm gonna use the strings next year or if I will do one of those systems with the lines on the metal thing, like they have in the Dutch greenhouses and everywhere else, I guess, like commercial. You know, when they put the plant further down the line or something. But for now, I'm just gonna try to get the dead plants off the strings. So I'm gonna break them into smaller chunks so they're easier to compost. Look at all the space there is in this greenhouse now. And look at this. This is gonna become very good compost, I can tell. I don't think I'm gonna use these strings next year, because I think it's gonna be cooler to do the system, the commercial system. Yeah, but I'm gonna keep them, because honestly, this might sound weird, but I kinda like the vibes of the strings just hanging here, so I think I'm gonna keep them for that reason. Comment if you feel the same. And by the way, this little gap here, there goes a lot of air through it, which I don't really want, because that brings the temperature down. You can see how the strings are moving, because when the wind is blowing this way, it gets colder, so that's not very nice. But now it's time to look at the roots and take the clay balls. But first, the compost is going to the pile. Okay, first I'm just gonna chop it up into smaller pieces. And this is getting very compact right now. It's kinda interesting how, it looked very big, but it's really not a lot of material. Yeah, that will do for now. There's probably not gonna happen a lot with the pile now because it's October. So I'm just gonna leave it as it is right now. And we will check back in the spring to see if anything has happened. Okay, here we have a bucket. Let's look at the roots of this tomato. No, this is a cucumber. Okay, let's go. Wow, it looks kind of small, this root ball. Because this bucket is 10 liters, so at least it should be a little bit bigger. A lot of the roots are probably broken right now, but it doesn't really matter. But I'm gonna try to extract as much of these clay pebbles as I can, so I can reuse them. This is from the pot it was in originally. Okay, let's dump this. It's kind of rotten. Damn. Bucket 2. I'm gonna have to clean this out of all the clay dust that's left in them. Okay, I'm gonna have to stop right here and try to clean this because it's overflowing. Okay, I really don't know how to do this most effectively or anything, so I'm just gonna try to freestyle and see if it works. Okay, I've had a quick think break and I think I've come up with something acceptable. Okay, so my idea is that I'm just gonna use this rake here to try to just only get the big chunks. Maybe this is I think this is pretty ineffective, honestly, but it's enough. It's good enough for me. To get rid of the roots, I'll have to just agitate this a bit. Okay, new game plan. I'm gonna try with this pot. and the smaller particles are gonna go through. But I do think that a lot of particles are gonna go through, because these holes are pretty big. I mean, because I don't really know what I should do if the small particles really are that big of a problem. But maybe not. Oh well, let's go. Okay, I'm pretty done now. And the reason I did this, as I said, is because of that small dust. So I think that the smaller particles, like I think it's called single in the construction world, like that size, ½ centimeter, that is fine. So I'm gonna keep it as it is. So now I'm just gonna clean out the bucket a little bit more. Okay, I've just washed these now. So yeah, I didn't film that, but I think you know what it looks like to wash these. Yeah. Now I'm gonna let this dry before I put them in bags. Yeah, great that you can reuse them. Because you know, with perlite and cocoa fiber you can't really use it again. So that's why I used leca. Okay, now it's time to empty the reservoir. So I'm gonna drag this pipe out and then we're gonna see how it looks. Little tomato. Plop. How much water is here? Oh, right. Because the pump stopped working for some reason. So now we're gonna get this out of here too. Let's go. Let's drag this out. This filter, I mean, this whole reservoir gets kind of disgusting after a while, so it's good to clean it. Ideally, you want to clean it, you know, as much as you can. Maybe every time you fill it with nutrients or something. Oh yeah, there's some roots here too. Yeah, I'm gonna clean this filter too. And then I'm gonna take the pump also. For some reason it stopped working, but I do think that it should work. Yeah, I'm gonna see how I can fix it. Okay, since the other pump doesn't work, I'm gonna use this instead. My pipe is a little bit too short, but we'll make it work. No, no! Oh my god! Okay, yes. Now we're doing it. I love pumps, man. Okay, let's drag this out and lift up the reservoir. Like that. Oh, right. Let's look how many snails there are. I mean, it doesn't look very nice, if I say so myself. I mean, this plastic, this is kind of good for isolation, I guess. Insulation, not isolation. But I mean, it just gets dirty, so I guess I'll clean that too. Oh, there's so many snails. Disgusting though. One thing that may be a problem is water in these pipes, in the small ones especially. But I don't really think that it will be a lot, because you know, they are draining, they have drained, they've been dry for a pretty long time. So they won't be full, and then when it freezes, it won't like expand completely the whole pipe because it's not full. So I'm just gonna leave it as it is. Okay, I got my special rainwater gun here. Look, this is rainwater. Yeah, it has some power. I'm gonna give this a quick read. Chill out, man. That was the plan, yes. Muy bien. Okay, I'm finally done. So I hope you learned something, or you got inspired, or anything like that. So subscribe to see more, and good luck in the garden. Peace!